Here's how you learn over 1,500 words, a printable resource that boosts your retention and makes learning fun, visual flashcards. But first, if you don't yet have access to our language learning system, sign up for a free lifetime account right now. Just click the link in the description to get your free lifetime account. First, what are visual flashcards? Visual flashcards are our printable flashcards that teach you 1,500 words across 60 topics. And if you're a beginner, these are an easy way to learn the most common words and speak more of your target language for free. For every flashcard, you'll get the word, the image, and the translation for easy retention. And your job is to go through and drill these flashcards and boost your vocabulary. But there are several ways you can learn with these that I'll talk about a bit later. How to get started with the printable visual flashcards. To get these visual flashcards, just click the link and sign up for a free lifetime account to our learning program. And these are a free resource for our members. So once you've signed up, check your email to activate your account and download the visual flashcards. Then print out PDF files and make sure to print in double-side format so you have the words on one side and the meanings on the other. And then cut out the cards and you're ready to go. How you'll learn words and phrases even faster. Now, you might be wondering, why not just study with digital flashcards? And yes, you can also find spaced repetition flashcards inside our program. However, there are benefits to learning with physical materials that'll actually help you learn better. If you're learning on your phone or your computer, you'll have tons of notifications and distractions. And chances are you'll get sidetracked and end up on another website, YouTube video, or app. It's almost impossible to focus, and you won't learn anything well if you can't focus. Our visual flashcards are a physical resource, which means there are no distractions. 5 minutes spent on physical flashcards will be much more effective than 5 minutes on your phone, where you have app companies constantly trying to get your attention. With the flashcards, you get one word per card, so you can easily focus on one word at a time and nothing else. Plus, physical flashcards are more easily accessible. If they're sitting on your desk, you can quickly take a look, but an app that's buried on the second or third page of your home screen will easily be overlooked and you won't learn anything at all. And physically interacting with the words and the cards will help reinforce your memory. Now, let's get into how to learn with these flashcards. 5 ways to learn with the visual flashcards. Once you've downloaded and printed the flashcards, here's what you can do. 1. Set aside 5 to 10 minutes and pick out 20 cards. Spend the first half reviewing the cards and the second half testing yourself on the meanings. 2. For the words that you struggle with, keep them in a separate pile. That way, you can focus on just the hard words and skip the ones you know. 3. Since the words are separated across 60 topics, you can focus on one topic at a time and keep at it until you're done with all 60 topics. 4. Place the cards on the objects they represent around your home. Or 5. Turn it into a game with your friends. Have them quiz you on the words. So pick which way works best for you and learn with our visual flashcards. Okay, so if you want to boost your vocabulary and speak more of your target language, download our visual flashcards for free right now. Just click the link and sign up for a free lifetime account to our learning program.
Turkish from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at turkishclass101.com.
Hey, what's up everyone? Merhaba, nasılsınız? It's Seda. Ben Seda from turkishclass101.com. In this video, we will be exploring Turkish reactions, like how people commonly react during, everyday conversations in Turkey. And it will also introduce some phrases and gestures that you can use to communicate effectively with the Turkish people. So, are you guys ready? Let's get started. This is not the reaction we use. Anyway, in Turkey, people are generally very expressive during conversations. We use lots of hand gestures. We are like moving a lot, kind of like Italian people maybe. And we use a lot of phrases and, gestures to convey our thoughts and feelings. And let's take a closer look to most common reactions and its, their cultural significance. Tövbe tövbe, tövbe tövbe, tövbe tövbe, tövbe tövbe. This phrase is an expression of regret. It can be lots of it. Regret, repentance. And it literally means repentance. It's like tövbe, tövbe. But it is used to show sometimes surprise or disbelief. Tövbe, tövbe. Like, what is this? Or like, oh my God, tövbe, tövbe. Something like that. It is sometimes really means regret or repentance. Like, oh no, like, I'm sorry, but in more a religious way. And sometimes when someone realizes that, we made a mistake and like the witness something unfortunate, like unpleasant happening, it's like tövbe tövbe, like you let me saw that, something like that, tövbe tövbe. And it's like an exclamation of disappointment, something like that, disapproval sometimes. When something negative happens unexpectedly, it's like tövbe tövbe. You don't want to see it. And tövbe in general, it means to repent. And sometimes, we can say tövbe tövbe. I'm not gonna do that again. Like tövbe. Okay, I understood what it meant. It was wrong. Like, I'm repenting. I'm sorry. I'm saying sorry. So it is in that way we can use it. And also in a humorous way we say tövbe tövbe. Like in a humorous, ironic way, especially in situations like there's a mistake or a problem, but it's a relatively minor and sometimes like a stupidish and like funny. It's like tövbe tövbe. What is that? Like, yeah, it's, you are laughing a little, not approving, but not finding that serious. You say tövbe tövbe. And I think that's it. I'm sure there are a lot of context, but this is all I can think of. And next one is ya sabır. And this hand gesture is also ya sabır. Ya sabır means, similar to tövbe tövbe actually. It's like frustration or like, what the hell, what is this? Like, it can be more serious or less serious. Like it's, patience. Sabır means patience. It literally means, patience. But you generally say it to yourself. Like, ya sabır, give me some patience, God, give me some patience. Come on, what the, I'm sorry. What is this? Ya sabır. And when you are feeling overwhelmed or like irritated by a situation or a person and in needs of some patience, it's like a prayer to God inside you. Like it's, God, give me sabır. Like it doesn't have to be that religious. You are in the traffic, you are like, ya sabır. Or you are dealing with a customer, it's like, ya sabır. And this is like a meditative phrase. Like you say it to yourself and you try to keep yourself calm and, sabır, sabır, ya sabır, ya sabır. You can sometimes say it to other people to make them calmer. And we use it a lot, especially in Istanbul traffic. You have to say it a lot. Yeah. Okay, I think that's it. You see it if you are watching, especially Turkish series. People I know love Turkish series. You would see these expressions, and you can just pick, in the context, so you can understand easier. Next one is we can say hayır ya. It's not like hayır by itself is not an expression. It just means no. But when you say ya after that, like hayır ya, we add ya to everything. It doesn't mean anything, but we cannot do without it. I don't know why. It's like, no way, hayır ya, like, Definitely no. It's like stronger than higher by itself, but don't forget, this is not like these are like casual. It's not like business meeting conversation style. And I think it can be used in variety of contexts. For example, sometimes it can be a positive thing. There's something surprising, unbelievable. It's like, Hayria, no way. It's like that. It's like you are not believing it. It's surprising. Or no, Hayria, no, not this. Hayria, It's like a rejection. It's like you are rejecting the scene, rejecting what's going on there. It's like you're just shutting it down, and I think that's more of the use. And you can just use it more neutral, like, oh yeah, no thanks. But when there is that nuance when you add hayır ya, no. Hayır is just politely, regretting. But when you say hayır ya, it's like there's that feeling of somebody is like, come on, and you're saying yeah at the end. It's like a full stop, you know what I mean? And you can also use it for like disbelief, not just disagreement and disappointment. Yeah, disappointment, disagreement, and disbelief. You can use hayır ya. Okay, next one is so common, and I don't know how to explain this. Allah. Allah means Allah, and we say it double. Allah. Oh, it is so common, I don't know how to explain this. Okay, it can show sympathy or concern. It is similar like, oh dear, in English. It is similar, but we have so much depth with this Allah. It can be, come on, don't be silly, Allah. It's the way you say it, okay? And your body language. Allah. If it's like that, it's like, what are you doing? Allah. Like, are you serious? Allah. I'm so surprised. Like, you can change the meaning with your body language, and you can, I think, express all the emotions, convey different emotions using just Allah. Interesting. Allah. No. Allah. We can do that. It can, you use it, just arrange your body accordingly. Okay? The next one is nasıl yani? Nasıl yani? This is also another commonly used Turkish expression, and it's like this is also like confusion sometimes or disbelief. Nasıl normally means how come, like in what way, and yani you can say I mean, that is to say. And nasıl yani, it's like, how do you mean? Like, what do you mean? Ne demek istedin? It's instead of a full sentence, full question, you just say nasıl yani. It can be again like nasıl yani? What are you saying? It's like not a question, it's like a rhetorical question. Are you saying something to me? Nasıl yani? Or nasıl yani? Interesting. And if someone makes a statement that seems contradictory, confusing, the other person might respond with nasıl yani to ask for a clarification. It's like, it can be this kind of nasıl yani. Also, it can be, as I said, sarcastic and playful. Nasıl yani? That way. I understand. Or if someone tells a joke and the other person doesn't understand it, and they might respond like nasıl yani? Like, it didn't make any sense to me. Something like that. As you can see, they don't have one meaning. It's just in the context. So you have to try to catch them in the context while listening and watching a special series and movies. The next one is like 3-1. It's like yo, yok. This 3 thing. They both mean no, but instead of we don't say hayır that much in real life. We use these, especially these are like with friends and close people. Yo means no, not really. Yok, normally it means there isn't, there aren't, but we use it as if it means no. So we often use in response to an answer when we want to say no. Yok. Su ister misin? Would you like water? Yok. Yok. That sound too. So we don't say we don't have it or there isn't any water. We just say we don't want it. And that sound, you do it with your tongue. You put it here. This means no. We use it on. Yok. Would you like to go to a movie? Would you like to drink some water? Would you like to sleep? Yok. Yok. So these three just means no. Very casual, very like, we just say yok. You can even say it in a restaurant. Would you like some, you wouldn't say yo, or you can sometimes people say it, but yok can be used in a lot of situations. Okay? Okay, the next one is ha. Ha. That sound is like the car sound. Ha. It means I understood. Anladım. Ha. You have to say it. I understand. We don't use that much. Ha. It's an open sound, open a. Ha. You are saying, when you can use it when someone is explaining something and you are listening and you are doing this. Ha. Ha. Okay, anladım. Anladım. And in addition to ha, anladım, like, which means I understood, we often, not like this, I think. Nodding this way, it means I understand. I'm saying these because in many different cultures, different noddings means sometimes opposite things. This means yes, this means no. It can be confusing, but in Turkish, this means you can use it like that too. It means okay, I got it. I got you, man. Okay, this means I understand. Thank you. Okay. When I think about nodding, for example, if I say, would you like to have some water again? If you use it like this, like that, it means no. And generally we do this too. İstemem. With this sound, no. İster misin? Evet. Lütfen. When you nod like this, it means yes. Or sometimes this also means no. No. With this, cık, and with that, it means no. And we kiss when meeting someone for the first time. It's common to shake hands and exchange, pleasantries. And we not kiss, but we touch, and sometimes pat on the back. And, friendly smile, and, this is normal. And I think that's it. I hope these helped. I hope you understand more about Turkish expressions, and when you watch things or see Turkish people, some things are more clear now, and I hope this helps you communicate easier with Turkish people. And remember, language learning is a journey, so don't be afraid to make mistakes and keep practicing. By understanding Turkish reactions and cultural norms, you'll be able to connect with others on a deeper level and appreciate the richness of Turkish culture. And Turkish people are generally helpful when other people are trying to speak Turkish. So be at ease. And if you want to learn more about Turkish and Turkey, be sure to check out turkishclass101.com and subscribe to our channel. I will see you next time. Hoşça kalın. Kendinize iyi bakın. Allah Allah. Hadi bye. No, I'm not angry. Hoşça kalın.
Want to speed up your language learning? Take your very first lesson with us. You'll start speaking in minutes and master real conversations. Sign up for your free lifetime account. Just click the link in the description.
Turkish from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at turkishclass101.com.
Hey, what's up everyone? Merhaba, hoş geldiniz. I was gonna say hoşça kalın. Hoş geldiniz to turkishclass101.com. Ben Seda, Türkçe öğretmeniniz. And today in this video we will be talking about Turkish synonyms. As a language learner, I know this topic can be confusing for you. You may have come across like words that seem to have same meaning, and you might wonder if there are any differences or nuances between them. And in Turkish there are many synonyms that are used in everyday life interchangeably, and we'll explore some of them today. Not all of them, it's impossible, but some of them. And before we start, I want to talk to you guys about the evolution of Turkish a little, so you can understand the background of the synonyms. Okay, Turkish language has a rich and complex history, reflecting the many cultures and languages that have influenced it over hundreds of years. Before the adaptation of Arabic script during the Ottoman Empire, the Turkish language was written in various Turkic alphabets scripts such as Orhon, Uyghur, and Old Turkic. Okay? These scripts were used primarily for inscriptions on the stone monuments. You can find them today. And during the Ottoman period, many Arabic and Persian words were incorporated into the Turkish language, particularly in the areas of literature and science and religion. So, higher language, not everyday, but high-level language. And many loanwords from Arabic and Persian entered the language during this time, hundreds of years ago, and often used in specialized fields like medicine, law, theology, and things like that. And during the 19th century, French came in, and in the early 20th century, Mustafa Kemal Atatürk initiated language reforms in Turkey to modernize language and adapt it to the needs of modern nation state. And as part of this process, the Arabic script alphabet was replaced with the Latin one, and the language was eliminated of Arabic and Persian loanwords and left with more Turkic words. So Atatürk aimed to create a simpler, more accessible language that could be used by all Turks regardless of their level of education, because Arabic and Persian words were mostly used by the elites. And however, even with these reforms, the Turkish language has continued to evolve, change over time, including still the Persian and Arabic words. My name Seda is coming from Persian, for example. Anyway, today modern Turkish is a complex language that incorporates words from variety sources: French, English, Arabic, Persian, etc. And these words are used in different contexts and carry different connotations depending on their origins, okay? And overall, the evolution and development of the Turkish language reflects the cultural and historical influences on the Turkish people over time. And this led to the development of lots of synonyms in Turkish, as words from different languages, from Arabic one thing, from Persian one thing, from Turkish one thing, like these often have similar meanings, but different connotations and levels of formality, okay? So, that's where all these same but different words come. There are so many in our language. I will give you a couple of examples, but the best way to learn the differences and nuances is in the context, of course. So keep listening and watching and speaking Turkish wherever you can find your, opportunity. So let's get started. First one is siyah, kara. Okay? Siyah and kara are both Turkish words that refer to the color black, but they are used in slightly different ways. Siyah is more commonly used to describe the color black itself and is often used in everyday conversation to refer black objects like clothing, surfaces, etc. For example, one might say siyah pantolon to refer to black pants, siyah saç to refer to black hair, okay? On the other hand, kara is less commonly used to describe the color black directly, but is more often more romantic or idiomatic expression to describe dark or gloomy situations. For example, one might use kara gün to describe a particularly difficult or unhappy day, black day, or kara haber to refer to bad news, black news. Overall, siyah and kara can both be translated as black in English. They are used in distinct ways in Turkish, and it's important to understand their different connotations and nuances in order to use them effectively in the conversation. Next one is kelime, sözcük. Kelime, sözcük. Okay? Let's look at the words kelime and sözcük. Both words are Turkish equivalents of the English word word. English word word. Kelime is a loan word in Turkish that comes from Arabic word, I think kalima, I don't know if I pronounce it correctly, which means word. This term is often used in more formal context or in written language and has more elevated or academic connotation. On the other hand, sözcük is purely Turkish word that has been used since the earliest periods of Turkish language. It's more commonly in spoken language, is often used in everyday conversation or informal writing, and sözcük coming from söz, saying söz. While kelime and sözcük are often used interchangeably, there are subtle differences between them. Kelime is more like individual words and in an abstract theoretical sense, while sözcük is more likely to be used to refer to specific words in a concrete practical context. For example, if someone's discussing structure or meaning of language, they might use kelime to refer to individual words. However, if they are discussing meaning of a specific word, they might use sözcük to refer to that particular word. Something like that. Not that much difference, but a little bit. Okay, the next one is bellek, hafıza. Bellek, hafıza. Okay, both means memory. Memory, that's it, memory. Bellek is pure Turkish that refers to a memory or to ability to remember. It has its roots in the ancient Turkic language and has been used in Turkish for centuries. Hafıza, on the other hand, is borrowed word, loan word from Arabic. It is it comes from the root hafız, I don't know how to read it, which means to protect, to guard. And the word hafıza, which means, it connects to, memorizing Quran, like guarding Quran, which is considered a sacred task. So bellek is used to refer both short-term and like long-term memory, and it can also refer to like physical memory devices like computer memory. Hafıza, on the other hand, is more like formal context such as academic or scientific discussions, and it's the ability to remember information, is not the memory itself. Like, for example, one can say hafızam çok güçlü. My memory is very strong. Or hafızamı kaybettim. Like, I lost my memory. Okay. The other one is görev, vazife. Görev, vazife. They both mean like duty, responsibility. Görev is pure Turkish again and commonly used to refer regular duty, responsibility, and like more like official tasks such as duties of a job or responsibilities of a public official. The word görev is derived from the Old Turkic, which means görmek, görmek, to see, to look, and to watchman's, it's like a watchman's duty, of keeping watch and alerting others to danger. On the other hand, vazife is again coming from Arabic and adapted to Turkish, and it also means, in Turkish at least, duty, responsibility, more formal literally in compared to görev, and it can be in a religious context as well, like the duties of a soldier, like religious obligations of Muslims, vazife. But mostly you can use them interchangeably, according to the context and situation. The Arabic one is the little bit older Turkish for us, because it's like the Ottoman Turkish, we call it. We call the Arabic Persian mixed Turkish Ottoman Turkish. So it is a little bit of less modern, more sophisticated language. I think that's it. Vazife is like more formal, more official, religious. Görev is most commonly used, like everyday life. The next one is uygarlık, medeniyet. Uygarlık savaşında bayrağını taşıyor. There was a song like that. Turkish word uygarlık refers to a civilization, culture, and developed way of life. It has been used in Turkish language for centuries. It's derived from the root Uygar, which means civilized. And this word reflects the Turkish people's strong historical ties to Central Asia, where they developed their own unique culture and civilization. And on the other hand, medeniyet, the word medeniyet comes from the Arabic again, from the word Medine, the city, the civilization again, the center of the civilization is the city Medine. So it entered the Turkish language during this Ottoman period, and as I already told you, and they're similar but not similar again. And uygarlık is more broader. Uygarlık is broader context to describe a civilization's advanced stage, while medeniyet is used more specifically to describe societies, cultural achievements and artistic expressions and things like that. One is broader, one is more looking in, looking out, something like that. But these all can interchangeably used for each other as well. And next one is again a color, al, kırmızı. Al, kırmızı. This means, they both mean red, okay, the color red. Again, with the other one is similar to other one. Al is like older and pure Turkish word that has been used for centuries, but that's not, instead of it's being, you know, although it's being very Turkish, we don't use that much. We used kırmızı instead as, you know, regular red t-shirt, red this, red that, red car, kırmızı, kırmızı, kırmızı. We use kırmızı. And al is more like poetic, literally context, such as like in the phrase al bayrak for Turkish flag, al bayrak, like red flag, but you know, more poetic, which is not, we are not talking about this, you know, the color, but the symbol of Turkish nationalism and independence, because we, you know, shed blood for that flag, so it's like al bayrak, you know what I mean? And kırmızı is more, you know, normally if you say kırmızı bayrak, it means like red flag. It doesn't include any symbolisms. Or kırmızı araba, red car, kırmızı elma, red apple. It's like regular color. You can just use it. Okay, the next one we can say, I love this one. Misafir, konuk. Misafir, konuk. Turkish word misafir is again, as always, borrowed from Arabic. So Arabic speakers can understand a lot of things actually in Turkish. It means traveler, guest. And in Turkish, misafir refers to a person who is visiting someone's home or place as a guest. Okay? And it is often used in, you know, formal and informal actually, sometimes more formal, but you can also use for like customer service, hospitality in those contexts. On the other hand, like the Turkish word konuk is a pure Turkish again that has been used again for centuries, and it comes from the verb konmak. For example, birds konar, yani kuşlar konar, birds. They like settle somewhere. It also means guest, but it's more commonly used to refer someone who's invited to an event or a gathering, something like that. Not to your house, but you know, these are our guests in that sense. And we have a word, misafirperver. I love this word. This is a compound noun that consists two words, misafir, perver. One is Arabic, one is Persian. Misafir means guest in Arabic, and perver actually comes from Persian word parvar or pervar, which means to nurture, to raise, to educate, protect, foster. So misafir perver literally means, you know, someone who is nurturing the guest, which reflects the traditional Turkish hospitality values. You know, this concept of hospitality is deeply ingrained in Turkish culture, like seriously. One reason for this tradition is rooted in the nomadic history of, you know, Central Asian Turkish people. You know, when the Turks were a nomadic society, they relied on each other's hospitality of others to survive in the harsh environment of Central Asia. And this culture of hospitality, generosity continued as the Turks settled in different parts of the world, including the Anatolia. And after Anatolia, you know, additional this tradition, Islam, which is the dominant religion in Turkey, like places great importance on hospitality and kindness towards guests and, you know, foreigners. And they say the Prophet Muhammad himself encouraged, you know, his followers to be hospitable to the poor, to, you know, people who are hungry, to their guests, to treat everyone with kindness and respect, with equal respect. And overall, these two traditions of misafirperverlik, hospitality towards guests, integrated in Turkish culture and is seen as a way of honor both guests and the host. And this is why I love Turkish so much. So even one word can, you know, tell you a lot of things, and there's so much depth in it. And I love when they Persian and Arabic words mix, they make beautiful babies. And one more note, if you have been to Turkey, you know what misafirperverlik means. It means that we have to feed you till you die. till you cannot move, even if you say, I'm not hungry, we're gonna bring you food. If you say, I don't want more chai, we'll bring you chai. You say, okay, no dessert please. Okay, we say, okay, we'll bring you a plate. No Turkish host will listen to you about, you being not hungry. Everybody's hungry. All the guests are always hungry, so just accept it and go with it, okay? That's the way we work. I don't know why. Okay, the next one. Kalp, gönül, yürek. They all refer to heart. Dun, dun, dun, dun, dun, dun. Kalp, gönül, yürek. Kalp is the physical heart. Yürek and gönül is like more metaphorical, emotional, spiritual heart, okay? Kalp is the pure Turkish word. Like in medical terminology, the thing we have in our body. And if you are, for example, if you go to a doctor, it will say, he or she will, it will say kalp, okay? Yürek is another word for heart in Turkish. It's also Turkish origin, so it's less commonly used as the heart, but more like poetic, emotional context. And as a noun, yürek also, it can means like kalp, but kalp, heart with a courage, heart with bravery, fearless, in the face of danger or like problem. In this sense, it's used in idiomatic expressions like bu iş yürek ister, like this job requires courage, bu iş yürek ister, and you do this. And you yürekli, if you say with heart, yürekli, it means that with courage. It emphasizes like the strength of character and spirit rather than a physical organ of the art. Have you guys watched The Wizard of Oz? I'm sure you did, at least some of you guys. And there was a lion there, like cowardly lion. He was lacking a heart. He was looking for a bit. He was so coward because he thinks he doesn't have a physical heart. And then he finds it, and then he learns that he has a heart, but he needs courage. So yürek in that sense is the perfect thing that the lion is looking for. Okay? When it comes to gönül, it means it's more romantic and like slightly different. It's not like, again, organ to refer to our heart, like the organ heart. It's like love, affection, and like devotion, and like in poetry, music, like in things like that, you use that heart, okay? For example, when expressing love in Turkish, you might say, gönlüm sana ait, like my heart belongs to you. Kalbim, you can also use kalbim in that sense, but gönlüm sana ait is like more poetic. Or gönül rahatlığıyla sevebilirim seni. Like I can love you with all my heart. Gönül rahatlığıyla. Okay, in summary, all these words to refer to heart. Kalp is the most commonly used and like the organ medical one. Yürek is for the courage, bravery one. Gönül is for the romantic one. You can remember like that. Okay, I think we are done. We have so many, and let's sum up a little. In Turkish language has evolved over time and has been influenced by different cultures, different languages such as Arabic, Persian, French, and if you are coming from another language, you will see these long words in Turkish and you will think, we have this and we have that, and why? This is why. And as a result, Turkish has a rich vocabulary with many synonyms. And we explore differences between various words such as like kelime sözcük, görev, vazife, al, kırmızı, uygarlık, medeniyet, misafir, konuk. We also discussed, kalp, yürek, and gönül. And we have so many. I don't know if you know any, you can write it down, or if you are confused about any, you can also write it down. And try to understand, always reading and watching movies. I think it's really good because then you see these words in a context. So it is when you say one word and explain this means this, but it doesn't make sense. It makes sense with the connections. So try to read more, even if it's a children's story. If you're basic level, you can. I always suggest this: you read children's stories. For example, in a children's story, you can say yürek. You can see the word yürek and kalp in a different sense, and you may learn it. So it doesn't matter. You cannot read a Turkish novel, but you can read a children's story, and it will help you. And I hope you enjoyed the lesson. I will see you next time. And if you like this kind of content, go to Turkish Class 101.com and subscribe to this channel. And don't forget to like. Hoşça kalın, kendinize iyi bakın.
Want to speed up your language learning? Take your very first lesson with us. You'll start speaking in minutes and master real conversations. Sign up for your free lifetime account. Just click the link in the description. Expand your vocabulary with our Core 2000 Words ebook. It's free and packed with essential expressions that you'll use on a daily basis. Start building your vocabulary today. Click the link in the description below to download your free Turkish ebook before it's gone.
Listen to the dialogue with the text on the screen.
Merhaba, bugün Android telefon ve tabletlerimizde %30 indirim var.
Evet, televizyonda reklamınızı gördüm ama henüz karar veremedim. Yarın bir daha geleceğim.
Yalnız indirimimiz sadece bugüne özel. Kuruluşumuzun 5. yılı bugün.
Peki, laptoplarınızda indirim var mı?
Maalesef yok. İndirim sadece telefon ve tablette geçerli.
Now you'll hear the key vocabulary, followed by the English translation.
Telefon,
Telephone.
Tablet,
Tablet,
laptop,
laptop,
kuruluş, founding,
indirim,
sale, discount,
karar,
decision,
özel,
exclusive,
geçerli,
valid,
maalesef,
unfortunately,
reklam,
advertisement.
Finally, let's review the dialogue again. See if you can understand more this time.
Merhaba, bugün Android telefon ve tabletlerimizde %30 indirim var.
Evet, televizyonda reklamınızı gördüm ama henüz karar veremedim. Yarın bir daha geleceğim.
Yalnız indirimimiz sadece bugüne özel. Kuruluşumuzun 5. yılı bugün.
Peki, laptoplarınızda indirim var mı?
Maalesef yok. İndirim sadece telefon ve tablette geçerli.
This is the end of the lesson. In this lesson, you improved your listening and mastered key vocabulary for everyday life conversation. Keep practicing and move on to the next lesson.
Expand your vocabulary with our Core 2000 Words ebook. It's free and packed with essential expressions that you'll use on a daily basis. Start building your vocabulary today. Click the link in the description below to download your free Turkish ebook before it's gone.
Listen to the dialogue with the text on the screen.
Alo, resepsiyon mu?
Evet, buyurun.
Havlularımız eksik. Bir baş, bir de ayak havlusu lazım.
Hemen görevlimizi yönlendiriyorum. Oda numaranız?
305. Bu arada klima kumandasını da bulamadık.
Masanın gözüne baktınız mı?
Bir dakika bakayım. Aa, evet burada. Teşekkür ederim.
Now you'll hear the key vocabulary, followed by the English translation.
Havlu,
Towel.
Yönlendirmek.
To direct.
Klima.
AC. Air conditioner.
Masa. Desk.
Görevli.
Attendant.
Baş.
Head.
Lazım.
Necessary.
Hemen.
Instantly, immediately, prompt, right away.
Kumanda.
Remote control.
Ayak.
Foot.
Finally, let's review the dialogue again. See if you can understand more this time.
Alo, resepsiyon mu?
Evet, buyurun.
Havlularımız eksik. Bir baş, bir de ayak havlusu lazım.
Hemen görevlimizi yönlendiriyorum. Oda numaranız?
305. Bu arada klima kumandasını da bulamadık.
Masanın gözüne baktınız mı?
Bir dakika bakayım. Aa, evet burada. Teşekkür ederim.
This is the end of the lesson. In this lesson, you improved your listening and mastered key vocabulary for everyday life conversation. Keep practicing and move on to the next lesson.
Expand your vocabulary with our Core 2000 Words ebook. It's free and packed with essential expressions that you'll use on a daily basis. Start building your vocabulary today. Click the link in the description below to download your free Turkish ebook before it's gone.
Listen to the dialogue with the text on the screen.
Hesaba bir bakabilir miyim?
Tabii. 90 lira gelmiş.
Herkes yediğini mi ödesin, yoksa bölüşelim mi?
Yarı yarıya bölüşelim bence.
Tamam. Ben benimkini kredi kartından çektireceğim zaten.
Ben nakit vereceğim. Bahşişi de bırakırım.
Aa, sağ ol.
Ne demek? 5 lira yeter herhalde.
Tabii, servis yavaştı zaten.
Now you'll hear the key vocabulary, followed by the English translation.
Bahşiş.
Tip.
Yarı.
Half.
Servis.
Service.
Çektirmek.
To pay by.
Bence.
In my opinion.
Yoksa. Or.
Ödemek.
To pay.
Bölüşmek.
To split.
Hesap. Check. Or bill.
Bence.
In my opinion.
Finally, let's review the dialogue again. See if you can understand more this time.
Hesaba bir bakabilir miyim?
Tabii. 90 lira gelmiş.
Herkes yediğini mi ödesin, yoksa bölüşelim mi?
Yarı yarıya bölüşelim bence.
Tamam. Ben benimkini kredi kartından çektireceğim zaten.
Ben nakit vereceğim. Bahşişi de bırakırım.
Aa, sağ ol.
Ne demek? 5 lira yeter herhalde.
Tabii, servis yavaştı zaten.
This is the end of the lesson. In this lesson, you improved your listening and mastered key vocabulary for everyday life conversation. Keep practicing and move on to the next lesson.
Expand your vocabulary with our Core 2000 Words ebook. It's free and packed with essential expressions that you'll use on a daily basis. Start building your vocabulary today. Click the link in the description below to download your free Turkish ebook before it's gone.
Listen to the dialogue with the text on the screen.
Merhaba, seçmeli ders kaydı yaptırmak istiyorum.
Tamam. Öğrenci numaranızı alabilir miyim?
Buyurun.
Bölümünüz ne?
Ekonomi,
Kaçıncı sınıf?
3.
Hangi dersi almak istiyorsunuz?
Sosyolojiye giriş.
Kusura bakmayın. O ders sosyoloji öğrencileri için zorunlu. Seçmeli öğrenci kabul etmiyoruz.
Now you'll hear the key vocabulary, followed by the English translation.
Economy. Economics.
Seçmeli.
Elective.
Giriş.
Introduction.
Ders.
Class.
Zorunlu.
Compulsory.
Sosyoloji.
Sociology.
Kabul etmek. To admit, to accept, to approve, to acknowledge, to affiliate, to receive.
Bölüm.
Major.
Finally, let's review the dialogue again. See if you can understand more this time.
Merhaba, seçmeli ders kaydı yaptırmak istiyorum.
Tamam. Öğrenci numaranızı alabilir miyim?
Buyurun.
Bölümünüz ne?
Ekonomi,
Kaçıncı sınıf?
3.
Hangi dersi almak istiyorsunuz?
Sosyolojiye giriş.
Kusura bakmayın. O ders sosyoloji öğrencileri için zorunlu. Seçmeli öğrenci kabul etmiyoruz.
This is the end of the lesson. In this lesson, you improved your listening and mastered key vocabulary for everyday life conversation. Keep practicing and move on to the next lesson.
Expand your vocabulary with our Core 2000 Words ebook. It's free and packed with essential expressions that you'll use on a daily basis. Start building your vocabulary today. Click the link in the description below to download your free Turkish ebook before it's gone.
Listen to the dialogue with the text on the screen.
Affedersiniz, yakınlarda bir döviz bürosu var mı acaba?
Maalesef ama paranızı burada da bozdurabilirsiniz.
Aa, çok güzel. Peki bugün dolar kuru kaç?
2,5'tan alıyoruz.
Ama panomuzda 2,7 görünüyor.
O satış fiyatı.
Anladım. Peki, 250 dolar bozdurmak istiyorum.
Buyurun. 625 TL. Bu da fişiniz.
Teşekkürler.
Now you'll hear the key vocabulary, followed by the English translation.
Kur.
Exchange rate.
Bozdurmak.
To exchange.
Para. Money.
Fiş.
Receipt.
Büro.
Office.
Döviz.
Foreign currency.
Satış fiyatı.
Sale price.
Pano.
Board.
Bozdurmak.
To exchange.
Büro.
Office.
Finally, let's review the dialogue again. See if you can understand more this time.
Affedersiniz, yakınlarda bir döviz bürosu var mı acaba?
Maalesef ama paranızı burada da bozdurabilirsiniz.
Aa, çok güzel. Peki bugün dolar kuru kaç?
2,5'tan alıyoruz.
Ama panomuzda 2,7 görünüyor.
O satış fiyatı.
Anladım. Peki, 250 dolar bozdurmak istiyorum.
Buyurun. 625 TL. Bu da fişiniz.
Teşekkürler.
This is the end of the lesson. In this lesson, you improved your listening and mastered key vocabulary for everyday life conversation. Keep practicing and move on to the next lesson.
Access your free language gifts right now before they expire. First, do you know how to give reasons in your target language? No? Then get our new Connecting Thoughts PDF cheat sheet right now. You'll master must-know linking words like but, and how to provide extra information. Second, the Top Key Phrases PDF. Download this PDF and pick up the 50 key phrases that new learners should know, covering pleasantries, introductions, small talk, and much more. Third, the 50 most common adjectives. If you're a beginner and don't know these adjectives, then this is a perfect chance to boost your vocabulary. This 1-minute lesson will get them stuck in your head, guaranteed. Fourth, 20 phrases you'll need at the movies. Learn how to say, "Excuse me, you're in my seat. I'd like to buy a ticket," and much more with this 1-minute phrase lesson. And fifth, looking for a new language learning app? With the innovative language learning app, you'll learn language fast through conversations, and you start speaking in minutes because our conversation lessons are just 3 to 15 minutes long. Download innovative language learning for free for the Android, iPhone, and iPad. To get your gifts and language learning resources, click the link in the description below. Download them right now before they expire. Great work! Here's a reward. Speed up your language learning with our PDF lessons. Get all of our best PDF cheat sheets and ebooks for free. Just click the link in the description.